An SNP bid to keep Scotland linked with the EU after Brexit will not work, the Holyrood government has admitted. Constitution Secretary Mike Russell MSP said the new bill will mean, on devolved matters, Scottish law can keep in line with those in Europe when appropriate and practicable to do so. But the Scottish Government's chief constitution manager admitted she could struggle to see how the published legislation would work. The UK withdrawal from the European Union Continuity Scotland bill will provide for continuity of provision that would otherwise be lost with Brexit. The discretionary power will come into effect after the transition period ends on December 31. The bill also includes provisions to ensure EU environmental principles and governance can continue in Scotland. Part of this would see a new body called Environmental Standards Scotland set up to ensure compliance with environmental law. These new laws will also make it much easier for Scotland to rejoin the EU after the country gained independence from the UK, should the Scottish people wish to do so, Mr. Russell said. Scottish Green MSP Mark Ruskell claimed the Scottish Government had reassurance from the EU Commission that the new laws could allow Scotland to realign with the EU to enable a «smooth path to re-accession». But Emma Lipinska, Scottish Government's Constitutional Policy Manager today at Holyrood's Environment, Climate Change and Land Reform Committee denied this. She added at Holyrood's Environment, Climate Change and Land Reform Committee, the power to align is a discretionary power, so it's not about maintaining absolute alignment with the EU on every subject. We couldn't really do that because some of the legislation that comes out of the EU is in reserved areas, so the Scottish Parliament cannot legislate. We have to recognise there's a lot of EU legislation that only makes sense if you are an EU member state. Ms. Lopkinska stressed a variety of factors including economic and financial factors would have to be taken into consideration as well as a potential deal with the UK and the EU. She added, "This bill isn't about the Scottish ministers having to align everywhere.